Welcome back, everybody. This is the Benjinator, and you are watching Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This is part 18. And so we have just crossed the Zenan Bridge. We defeated Zombor. We had an encounter with one of Magus' flunkies, Ozzy, but we successfully drove him back. And now we're on the search, of course, for this legendary hero that's on the southern continent. So, one of the things you'll notice right here is there's a town that was not in 1000 AD. This is the town of Dorino. So let's check out this place. So these people supposedly are a little bit closer geographically to where Magus is, but then again, we haven't really heard much about his hideout, so let's talk to these folks. Oh, yeah, I guess they're pretty close. I guess the hero, everybody's feeling pretty confident about it. Alright, let's hear your tale. Goblins with huge hammers roam the Denadero Mountains, huh? Burn their weapons. Yeah, so one thing you might notice is I put Luca back into my party because there's a specific reason to do so. The mythical Masamune in the Denadoro Mountains. Okay. Well, of course it is. Of course it's guarded by terrible beasts. What's the nun say? The end of the world is coming. Yeah. Well, not for another 1300 years. Well, yeah, of course. Of course people say stuff at the end. That's what it's there for. Energy whirls will dissipate if you use your slash attack. That's something you want to keep in mind, actually. Yeah, it's for the next dungeon, though. That's good information to have. Yes, he certainly is. That's probably the most sane thing I've heard in this entire place. And that's a really good philosophy. I like it. So what's going on in here? No, I haven't met the hero. Champion of the world. I guess we'll find out who it is. The something or other Mune. Yep. It's a pretty special sword, let me tell you that. It shows up in other games as well. The Masamune is stuff of legends, of course. Alright, so the market's here, and really they only sell you basic like healing items and others and stuff, so don't worry about that. Unless you feel like you need to get some. Which I would recommend it. If you're short on those supplies, then make sure to grab them. So yep. Yeah, the king was injured. Well, don't worry, the hero's on the way, don't you know? We already discussed this. Silly old man. Oh, yes, he knows arcane magic. Okay. That's kind of scary. Sir Cyrus. Who is this Sir Cyrus? Apparently, he was the hero before heroes became cool. Okay, that treasure chest is locked. Probably can open it later. Yep, it's funny because we haven't actually run into any monsters outside. You know, we're just, because we can walk around here all we want and there'll be no monsters, see? Alright, so let's see what the Elder has to say. I'm sure it's something thrilling. Because Elders usually do have useful information. Sometimes they don't. There's no guarantee. Oh, whoops, I think we just missed some dialogue. Oh, okay, so Toma's in here, alright. So he wants to look for the rainbow shell. Interesting. Oh, okay, so Toma's off to grab some treasure. That's pretty cool. What's this lady doing? Ancient sword Masamune. Okay, so we're hearing some interesting stuff. Sandorino. Ah, interesting. So there's two different names. But we didn't flee. We're on a mission. Ozzy, flee, and slash. Yes, you're seeing this right, folks. Mythical guitarists from the real world have been named Ozzy, Flea, and Slash as the henchmen of Magus. Tone-deaf evil fiends. Ha! That's funny. Okay. I see, so he's on a different continent and we can't get there because of cliffs. Interesting. Reflective armor will be strong against magic. Okay. Yeah, he does seem a little bit flaky. It's okay, though. Yay, the heroes come. Everybody's happy. Alright, so it looks like people are feeling okay because of this mythical hero showing up, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest, like, town general areas we've seen in a while. So, okay, let's go in here, Fiona's villa, and see. I think this is the lady that they talked about that tried to revive the forest. Yeah, that's her. Uh-oh. Marco, huh? Try your best. Alright, so treasure chest over here. Got a mid-ether. And what else we got? Got another mid-ether. Fantastic. Alright, so that's one little village. But let's check out the other one. Because this is like I said, this is a pretty big area. This is kind of unusual for this game, because usually there's, you know, much smaller places. Let's check out the cafe. Maybe Toma's gone and hung out in the poor cafe over here. Quite literally, the poor cafe. Okay, maybe he's not here. Stray monster bubbling at the queen and the Masamune. Okay. Ugly frog. Wait a minute. That's our friend. Don't say that about him. Little Tata, huh? Alright. Okay, so, wait a minute. It's a kid from this village is a legendary hero, huh? No, I have not heard the latest, sir. Okay. What is the latest? Let's talk to him one more time. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I have heard the latest. Yep. Proud parents, I guess. Oh, okay, so it's some little kid named Tata as the hero, apparently. Well, that's kind of interesting. Fascinating, fascinating. Alright, so where's this dude live? Alright, so apparently, this is his house. So, guess, we'll see if he's around. Must be your dad. His dad. First of all the oatmeal. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so let's go upstairs because, you know, we're totally not breaking and entering. Oh, JRPGs. I love that rule. There's an old guy here. Oh, your side of the family, huh? Okay, so, apparently the hero is some little kid named Tata. That's interesting, but then again, this is a JRPG, and so we've seen Stranger Things. Games where ultimate weapons are frying pans and so forth. Alright, let's go to the market, because there are actually some useful items in here that I'm gonna buy and show off to you when I'm done shopping, so... oh, by the way, there is a tab over here. Power tab, always a good thing. So what does this guy have to say? Put on the armor and fight Magus! I guess not. Yeah, armor is pretty heavy. Yep, listen to the little girl, don't overdo it. Alright, so I'm gonna get some items, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so, finished shopping, and I got, gold suits for all 3 members right here, and 2 berets for Luca and Marley. And I used the power tab on Chrono, so hooray for that. He's a little bit stronger now. Alright, so now that we are, done shopping, let's check out the rest of this little town. It's kind of a nifty little place. So, yeah, cafe, already been there. And the pouring in, yay! Fantastic. Okay, so I don't think that there's anything special here. Yeah, never mind. I thought for a second that it's really cheap. It's cheap in if you need it, so that's pretty good. You know, yet it's for poor people. Hardy har har. So let's go to the elder's house, see what's there, because of course we all know that elders' houses tend to be kind of interesting. So, all right, all these nice little people, and you got those little boxes that we can't open right now. Ah, jerky. Yeah, beef jerky is a good thing. We had some, but we had to give it up. You're gonna marry Tata, all right. Yep. Sorry, we haven't been able to open it yet. The magic cave lays under the mountain east of Dondero. Okay, interesting. Getting little bits and pieces of information. Receive the hero's medal. First, he thought it was fake. Yeah, this is starting to sound a little bit suspicious. So he's up north looking for his sword. Okay, so if we want to find this guy, we may have to head north, but there is one other place I do want to check out before we go north towards the mountains. Let's go to the Cursed Woods, because we're gonna run into somebody surprising here, actually. And yeah, you can actually avoid these monsters pretty easily, but I think just for fun, I'll show you these guys just to... Okay, if I can actually do it. Apparently it's really hard to... There we go, you have to fight the little snakes, so... Alright, so these snakes, of course, are the powerful more cousins of the Gnashers. They're the Gnars. And, the thing is that, like, if you can get through this, you can kind of enemy dodge pretty easily. And as you can see, those, the Gnars are really good at biting their friends, so might as well just keep on them. You can probably just ignore the tadpoles. That's not a big deal. So there we go. Yeah, so if they run low on energy, they'll defeat the other enemies. So you're gonna have to get these guys pretty quickly, because then they'll start biting you for a lot of damage, and that's not something you want. So just try to act quickly. Yeah, because then they'll do that. Well, for usually more damage, more than 6. Alright, so these guys won't be too hard. And once again, because we have Luke in our party, we can do a nice little stabbing. There you go. Perfect. So yeah, like I said, these enemies are, and you'll have to come back here later. But these enemies are really easy to dodge. You just have to walk around them, open the treasure chest, and so forth. Yeah, you get to use your dodging abilities. Just kind of go through here. And what you want to do is you want to go to this little bush right here and climb down the back. It's not obvious, but here we go. Oh, where are we? Interesting. Who's there? It's Frog! Yay, he's back. 'Tis thee, Chrono. Oh, Frog, you have such a good sense of humor. So what you been up to, buddy? Yeah, the king got hurt, dude. You should come join us. Ugh. Don't be so down on yourself, man. Oh, I think you're a hero, Frog. I think you definitely are. Anything we can do to convince you? I suppose not. But there is this magic scarf over here, which can be probably useful a little later. Anyway, so let's head up to those mountains. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so just so you know where the mountains are, sometimes it's a little hard to figure it out. It's this little path up here. So this will lead you to the mountains. Hooray, the Denadora Mountains. So let's go find this hero. And actually I really kinda like the setting here. So we can dodge these guys pretty easily, but I'm just gonna show you. Yeah, see those bellbirds will wake up the goblins down there. But thankfully, these enemies in particular are not that difficult. And just know you can, if you kind of run past the goblins and the bellbirds, they're fairly easy to dodge. So I always like to inform you guys when it's easy to dodge an enemy, because sometimes it's a lot less painful than. Yeah, the ding-a-ling chaos is not a good thing. So this is the first time we're actually seeing this, but Marley is now confused. She has a little star above her head. You don't see a lot of status conditions in this game, and they don't persist after a battle's over, but it does happen sometimes. So we win. Hooray. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that battle, and there's some pretty interesting enemies up here. So, all right, we get the happy music and somebody's screaming. Oh, who's that little kid? He looks like Musashi, the little ninja. All right, so let's take care of this goblin. Well, that was easy. A little kid couldn't even fight a goblin. God, that's kind of pathetic, actually. Yeah, you should get out of here. We can handle these guys just fine. Okay, so now this is something that I want to show you guys that's pretty important. So that is actually an Ogan. He's a slightly different type of monster. But if you try to attack him regularly like this, you'll see that does very little damage. So the key is to use fire on him. And you'll see what happens when when Loki uses fire. And this is why we brought her along. So it does a little bit of damage, but also that flame, that hammer is now gone, so it becomes a goblin. Pretty easy, huh? And that's why that old man basically advised us to set those hammers on fire. So that's something that you want to do in this dungeon that's really useful. Definitely. So, alright. So apparently, we just killed some evil goblins. And now we're going to be traversing the mountain of Donadero to hopefully find the Masamune. Look for it. So, thank you guys for watching, and next time we'll be going up this mountain.